Da 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 da. What? 10 years. Number 9. You feel me? 10 years deep on the tube, you feel me? Same pure jokers on the screen, you feel me? Johnny Boy and the boot gate, scandal and fame. Whole chat room laugh, but the story still same. Fake liar from Bellingham, top big in a suit. Then clubbers with rat poison, that one had no chill, no. Everybody claim facts when the cameras go on in the comments full mad and the whole vibe gone. Who is we? You got a mouse in your pocket. Me and the crowd watch it spin, then we lock it. RGM in the trench with a front row seat, and these characters keep dancing to the same old beat. Ha. Look at them now, trying to act clean, but the truth come out. Ha. Look at them now, one little lie and the whole house shout. These are the characters we meet. Some of them down. These are the characters we meet. Some of them clowns, but one thing's for sure: these stories can't be beat. These are the characters we meet. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Then the T-sector link up with the boxing crew. Now every little beef got a thumbnail too. One hand on a mic and one hand on a grudge. Whole merger mash up like a bad boy for they fucked up my parlay. Do had me looking at the screen like, nah, what you do? From the way in drama to the group chat war. Same old cost, but they always want more. And Ralph got a fence for him goats. True? Finally one smart move, I had to salute that boy. Get the smoke, they didn't want no smoke. When he lost them bet, then he vanished in the joke. He took his cuff and ran off with them money, you bet. Now the whole link up talk like you ain't seen nothing yet. I just lean back, let the madness unfold. Another wild chapter in the YouTube scroll. Hit the light with your trick ass. Run up the views, then they run from the class. One day hero, next day meme. Same old circus in the same old street. These are the characters we meet. Some of them down. These are the characters we meet. Some of them clowns, but one thing's for sure: these stories can't be beat. These are the characters we meet. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Johnny Boy, Johnny Boy, big lawyer, clubbers has two. T-sector merger, what the hell we do? Ralph with the fence and the goats in line. RGM still laughing after all that time.
Ayer vi el cartel y me empecé a reír. David traía brillo, Gilberto traía que sufrir. Dijeron va a temblar, yo compré mi cinturón, pero el hielo de la nevera pegó más fuerte en el salón. 5-2 del 2026, qué noche para mirar. Mi tía hizo una apuesta y ya no quiso hablar. David, David, dale pues, rímpale, rímpale. Gilberto, Gilberto, ¿qué es? Ay mamá, ¿qué va a pasar? David, David, dale pues, que suene el acordeón. Gilberto, Gilberto, ¿qué es? Se le fue la dirección. Ramirez se veía serio, Benevidez bien peinado. el 2026, qué noche para apostar. Mi compadre dijo tranquilo y se puso a rezar. David, David, dale pues, rímpale, rímpale. Gilberto, Gilberto, ¿qué es? Ay mamá, ¿qué va a pasar? David, David, dale pues, que suene el acordeón. Gilberto, Gilberto, ¿qué es? Se le fue la dirección. No fue santo, no fue cuento, fue puro vaivén fatal. Uno juro yo traigo filo, el otro yo traigo pan. Y al final de la novela, con el aire de candil, hasta el perro de la casa dijo: yo vi más de 1000. David, David, dale pues, rímpale, rímpale. Gilberto, Gilberto, ¿qué es? Ay mamá, ¿qué va a pasar? David, David, dale pues, que suene el acordeón. Gilberto, Gilberto, ¿qué es? Se le fue la dirección. 5-2, qué diversión, la familia sin razón. Uno gana, otro reclama y yo me quedé sin voz.
What up, everybody? Why is it doing this? Okay, there we go. There we go. Shout out to everybody. Please hit the like. Shout out to Jay Bliss. Shout out to Fluffy. Shout out to anybody who's in the bushes. There's only 2 people I've seen comment. But yeah, this ain't gonna be a long live. First off, I want to say happy birthday to Vacay Bay. It's her birthday today, so happy birthday to her. Yeah, so yesterday was the fight between Benevidez and Zurdo Ramirez. That song is supposed to be about that fight. I don't know what it's actually saying. Because contrary to popular belief, I don't know Spanish. So it is what it is. But anyways, it was every May, typically the weekend of or before Cinco de Mayo, and then also every September. Those are big boxing months for Mexico. Floyd Mayweather, a lot of times he would box on those days. A lot of times coming out wearing a sombrero and shit like that. A lot of times boxing a Mexican, not always. Canelo, he's kind of taken over that. This is the first year in a long time that he hasn't fought, the weekend before Cinco de Mayo or whatever you want to call it. It was already known that he wasn't going to fight this year around that, because after he lost to Crawford. So looks like David Benevidez is kind of taking over that mantle. Ramirez is also Mexican, so it was, you had 2 somewhat big Mexican names. Like, they're big in boxing, but boxing is just not that big. Hey, how's it going, Jedi? But yeah, Benavidez, he dominated Ramirez. Ramirez, he's a pretty good boxer. What up, Marky Dan? Ramirez is a pretty good boxer. But I just think, there's levels to this, and obviously Benavidez is on another level than Ramirez. Now, Ramirez ain't no slouch. I remember he beat, I can't remember the guy's name right now. There was I think he was a German guy. Man, I'm disappointed in myself because I used to know all this shit. There was a guy who was like reigning at 175 pounds, or was it one? No, it was 160. And Ramirez, he hadn't been beaten forever. I know his first name was Artur, but I can't remember his last name. And I'm pretty sure he was German. And he had a pretty long reign. Ramirez came and knocked him off the throne. Ramirez is fighting at 175 now, which is where this fight took place. Um, and yeah, he took an L against Benevidez. There's no shame in that. Benevidez is a good boxer. So big shout out to him. Hey, Vacay Bay. I said happy birthday to you earlier. But yeah. Before I close out, I'm gonna play that song again. And those of you who know Spanish, tell me if it's talking about the fight, because I knew it was risky. I put that I wanted a Tejano song, and I mentioned the fight and to reference it and everything. But I don't know how much of that it actually did. So those of you who know Spanish, and that's the other thing, I didn't know if it was going to do it in English or in Spanish. It did it 100% in Spanish. So yeah, but big shout out to Benevidez. We'll see in September if he fights again. He probably will. We'll see if, I'm curious to see if he fights another Mexican or fights somebody else. He doesn't necessarily have to, because he's Mexican. This was essentially a Mexican American versus a Mexican from Mexico. So, but yeah, big shout out to both of them. Hey, what up, Boxing Lounge? Also, tonight, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Jedi and I are doing a podcast. Unless something else, unless something comes up, things are always subject to change. But as of right now, 10 p.m. tonight, we're doing the Jedi podcast over on his channel, Jedi. You feel free to put a link to your channel so people know where to go. Hey, how's it going, Brandon? But yeah, that's all I got on this live. I'm gonna go ahead and put the song back on. It's like I said, hey, Jelly Bean, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Doodoo Bird. I appreciate all of y'all who come in, who hit the like. Even if you don't hit the like, appreciate all y'all that come in. There's the link to the Jedi's channel. So yeah, I'm trying to just make sure I don't forget anything. I got like a mental checklist. Said happy birthday to Vacay Bay. I mentioned, of course, talked about the fight. I mentioned, hey, how's it going, Junkyard Dog? That Jedi and I are doing a podcast tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's about it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play the song again. I think Jedi is the only one here who's. Oh no, I think Jelly Bean also speaks Spanish. I'm not 100% on that, but I think she does too. Jedi, I know, definitely does. I'm just curious if this song is actually talking about the fight. There's some words I know. Like I know it mentions, cousin. I know it mentions aunt. So, but I don't know if it's like saying how they reacted to the fight or whatever. But anyways, yeah, that's all I got on this one. Not a long one. But yeah, we'll see what happens in September. Is Benevidez the new king of Cinco de Mayo and September, which are the Mexican months when it comes to boxing? Those are the months that Mexicans always have their fight. Even though it's not necessarily always Mexicans. I remember one year they did something called Mexican Style, and it was Triple G, and he was supposed to fight Canelo, and the fight fell through. So he ended up fighting, who was that guy he fought? He ended up fighting someone who's not Mexican. And it became like a big contention. Like, how are we calling this Mexican style? And there's not a Mexican in the fight. But it was like either in May or September, which are the big, Mexican boxing months. Anyways, oh, it's just a comedy variety, comedy variety. It's just us kind of shooting the shit. We always have a good time when we do it. So yeah, it'll just, it'll be pretty chill. No real agenda, just kind of shooting the shit, joking around, having a good time. Jedi and I, we've known each other for 10 going on 11 years. So, we've always kind of done this. This is the first time it's like an official show. Like, he's had the Jedi podcast before, but this is the first time that it's like an official one with me and him. Like, we did one before. Yeah, shock jock feel, exactly. So yeah, stop by and have a good time. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and play this song. Hopefully, I honestly don't know if it's even. I know it's it's like David, David, David. I'm assuming it's referring to David Benevidez, and I hear Ramirez's name, but I played around with Suno, and sometimes when you're dealing with like known athletes, celebrities, and whatnot, you don't have to like give like specifics. You can just reference, and it'll use information from the internet to convey what you're trying to do. And I'm hoping that's what it did. It is. I don't know. Hold on. Let's try to come through. Anyways, yeah, let me stop rambling. Because I still got some stuff I gotta do today too. So yeah, enjoy if you can.
Ayer vi el cartel y me empecé a reír. David traía brillo, Gilberto traía que sufrir. Dijeron va a temblar, yo compré mi cinturón, pero el hielo de la nevera pegó más fuerte en el salón. 5-2 del 2026, qué noche para mirar. Mi tía hizo una apuesta y ya no quiso hablar. David, David, dale pues, rímpale, rímpale. Gilberto, Gilberto, ¿qué es? Ay mamá, ¿qué va a pasar? David, David, dale pues, que suene el acordeón. Gilberto, Gilberto, ¿qué es? Se le fue la dirección. Ramirez se veía serio, Benevidez bien peinadito. Uno con cara de examen, otro con paso de gallito. Yo gritaba desde el sofá, ¡ahí te va el frijol! Y mi primo con su cara ya tenía listo el control. Se movía la cornada, se movía la canción, pero la barra de la cocina llevaba más conversación. 5-2 del 2026, qué noche para apostar. Mi compadre dijo tranquilo y se puso a reír. fue santo, no fue cuento, fue puro vaivén fatal. Uno juro yo traigo filo, el otro yo traigo pan. Y al final de la novela, con el aire de candil, hasta el perro de la casa dijo: yo vi más de 1000. David, David, dale pues.